Ah, there we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I hope you're having the most wonderful Sunday. Sorry about I'm a little late. There was some scuff going on, and I fucked up on some things, and I was trying to fix that really, really quick. And then I remembered I'm fucking dumb, and I didn't need to do that thing that I did anyway. And guess what? I did it anyway. So that's how it went. That's how it went. Let's see, we gotta make sure that's also sent over on Blue Sky, since Blue Sky does not have the integration just yet, which is kind of dumb. So hello squirrel, hello, how are you? Let me get that going right there. I need to get the, where's it at? I don't know where it's at. Also, I just got, I woke up a little while ago. I was tired, so I might not have everything like set up. Like the hydration, I just realized I do not have that on. Since that thing is usually acting up to begin with, it never works. So I will refund you back your points. I'm gonna have it off though, for right now, just because it's scuffed. I honestly feel like I'm probably just gonna turn off those redeems and wait until like other stuff happens with that. Fine, I guess I'll get some sippies. I will get some sippies for you, okay? All the water. But that's too much water, Captain. We can't have that much water. I feel like chat's saying nonsense. I can't have like 3 liters of water, chat. That's not healthy. I think. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, to be fair, I don't know. We already just got that sent over there. Also, hi Moon, how are you? Tappy tap tap tap. Fine, I guess I'll get water since you guys are just... I don't know if the tappies were for water. Fine, I'll get... So demanding. There. I got water, okay? Are you guys happy now? Are you pleased? Are you pleased? Look, I got water. I got my water juggy. There. God damn it. Stop taking care of me. I feel like Chess saying no. No, I don't think I will. No, I don't think I will. Let's see. Okay, we got most of that stuff done. Yep, there we go. All right. So I'm gonna mental note, remind me to actually, I forgot you guys, since it was the New Year's and it's Valentine's Day coming up. I'm gonna wait until I refund you back all your points so you guys can use it for more stuff. I usually do that, but since I didn't do the New Year's like refund points, I completely forgot about that. I guess that's gonna be your Valentine's Day thing from me to you. You guys get more channel points. I feel like chat's saying, yes, let's fucking go. Yep. Alright. Well, let me go right there, and let's just get into the chatty chat. Well, let's just see what's been going on and chat about all the stuff that's happening last week. There we go. Nope, a little bit too down there. Yeah, channel points. Yep, you guys get channel points. I usually I think I'm the only streamer that likes to do that kind of stuff. It's like, chat usually does stuff for me for when it's like celebration times, and I was like, maybe I should give them channel points back and wait. Like, give them a month's worth of channel points back, I honestly feel like I'm the only one that does that. I don't know. I don't think Demi does that. I don't know about Mama Spooky. I don't think Mama Spooky does that either. I like to do that kind of stuff because it's the only thing I could think of. Also, why am I small? I'm not pocket size. No, chat's going to steal me again. I can't go missing again. Mama Spooky will be most disappointed. She already freaked out when she saw me on the milk carton. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember that little meme I put right there. I was like, you know what? This lion boy has been missing. And everyone was just like, no. Wait. But, yeah. So, today, let us get into the crazy shenanigans that I happened to see that come across my feed on the internet this week. First off, If you happen to be a Pokemon TCG Pocket player, or just average, or less than average, or even just I honestly don't know. You can be like super tryhardy, or like that one person that spends $100 a day on this game. Whoever is that guy, I'm gonna be honest with you. I want his job. I want his job. Yes, there's actually a guy that spends $100 a day on this game. A day. $100 a day for a whole month, weekends included. Let that sink in right there, chat. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I don't think I'm not financially stable for that. But apparently they are. But yep, if you happen to have Pokemon TCG the Pocket, there are going to be 3 special packs that will be gifted to all players on the 27th of February. The packs will be one of each the artwork from the generic Apex. The 5th card in each pack will be an EX or better guaranteed. Do not know if that was 100% true, but it was just something I kind of came across and I was like, wow. Just imagine you are the unlucky person right there, and then you get the cards that have the artwork that you already have. I know I got the Gyarados. I got Dragonite. I have the Charizard. I have Pikachu. I don't have Alakazam, Gengar, Misty, Charizard EX, the other Charizard EX, the artwork one. I don't have that one. But imagine you just get the ones that you have already, because it didn't say, it was like, oh, if you have those, or it'll be knocked out and you won't get it. It didn't say that. Just imagine that. How would y'all feel if you were to get like 3 Gyaradoses in a row of the artwork one? Would you guys feel dead inside? I know I would. Hi, Rick. Yeah, it's good, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna feel the pain for that one guy that actually has to go through that. It's like, yes, finally, I can finally get the 3 cards that I need to make my ultimate deck. My ultimate deck, and it's just like 3 of the same card that you already have. That would be so horrible, chat. That would be the most messed up thing. That's like the universe giving you the middle finger, and I don't like that. I'll be honest with you, I don't endorse that. But if you don't have Pokemon TCG, or you have it right now, you might want to get on, because you know sometimes they like to do that thing where it's like, hey, you haven't got on in a while. Again, don't know if this is true, but if it is, I'm gonna take it. Again, just fingers crossed that you're not that 1% of a person, 1% of the people in here that might get 3 of the exact same card that you already have. Because then, damn. God must hate you, that's all I can say. Next, we have that happened last week, or, you know, what I'm covering this week, is the Assassin's Creed Shadows art book looks to be leaked. Yes. You wanna know where it was leaked on? Let that sink in. Even I got that. Look. Let that sink in. Let that sink in right there. So that's e-hentai.org. Let that sink in right there. I'm not going to say it out loud before the, you know, for the platforms that I am currently streaming on, Hi X or Twitter and YouTube. Yeah, it was leaked. It was leaked on there. Yeah. I don't know if I'm conflicted. The line is conflicted about that. I feel like the rest of y'all should be conflicted about that too. And it's like, well, that's cool. It got leaked. At least now we know what to look, see what's going to go on in this game. But it's on that website. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm conflicted still. But yep, it has all of the stuff that has been on there. It's got the dual protagonist, chapter 1. Or it's like the whole thing was leaked. It even's got all this crazy stuff right here too. I'll be honest with you. The fact that this was leaked on that website and you know, and that stuff's from Japan. Let's just say Ubisoft was not happy about it. Was that it happened to be that website? I'm gonna be honest with you. Ubisoft was kind of pissed off. You know, it's like, you know, I can understand Reddit. That's what most of them were saying. They're like, you know what? I'm okay with Reddit. But you wanna know what the thing that we're trying to make a game about? in Japan that we don't like because they hate people who like anime, just to let you all know. Yeah. You when it gets leaked on an 18 plus website. Honestly, I don't blame you. But you know, Ubisoft and a lot of people in Ubisoft do not like stuff in that field that kind of goes to anime, which is kind of weird because most of the studios that have been doing no anime kind of stuff, they really don't like it, and it's like, well, why are you doing it then? Excuse me. But the fact that someone did that on purpose, they put it on that website. I'm surprised that I'm surprised someone hasn't gotten like just like a public freak out on that just yet, which is impressive. Or should I be concerned? I don't know. All I know is that the end times are coming. I have already gotten my gold and my katana and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just ready for the apocalypse right now. I also have a rocket ready to go to the moon, and I am only going to take 20 of the chatters right now. Oh yeah, Rick, I forgot to put that pin message on, and it but there is no hydration, but I will get some water right now for you. I just saw that. But yeah, I still can't believe it got leaked on that website though. Someone must have really not wanted that right there. Like, I mean, to be fair, I don't think I got the game for free because I got a new computer laptop for when I travel to do a lot of video editing, and I got Assassin's Creed Shadows for free because of that, because of the little bundle thing. Like, you know how they do those little bundle things? I got that. I'm gonna try it out. I beg of you guys to at least come in there and just say like, Sin, like just watch for 10 minutes, and if in 10 minutes if you feel like your eyes are just screaming out in pain and your brain is melting, please tell me to stop. That's all I'm going to say. Just give it 10 minutes. That's all I can say. We'll give it 10. You know, for me, like for most of you guys, it might come at different times. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You guys need to take 10 minutes. For me, it's going to give me like at least 45 minutes. And if you guys see me cutting it early to Ghost of Tsushima, I'm going to keep the category on just that. Just to let you know. Yeah. I'm not joking. I will keep it on like that. Mm-hmm. It is a leaked classified document on World of War Tanks Discord all over again. Oh, yeah. Yep. There we go again. It's like, ah, shit. Here we go again. Round 2. Next that we have that happened last week, or this week that we're now covering, is former Concord director of marketing and operations joins Halo Studios as a senior product marketing manager. And all I can say to that is I'm really hoping the Covenant are coming right now. Like I'm kind of hoping, I'm praying at this point, chat. Didn't Concord cost Sony like a bajillion something dollars? Didn't it not like cost them like a bajillion dollars? How many of you guys remember that? Raise your hands. Like, yeah, I think we all remember that. How can and to be fair, the marketing on Concord was so awful. It really was. The fact that they got promoted is just like astonishing, chat. It really is. How do you get promoted when you have failed on something that big and not actually promoting the game? Well, I'm just gonna say this. I really hope, actually, Halo hasn't been the same. It's been going down still. So I really can't hope at that point. I guess we're going to be playing the old school Halos, chat. Oh man, I love those old school Halos. Oh, like Halo Reach, chat. How many of you guys remember Halo Reach? Current objective, survive. Those are the days. I miss those days. I yearn for those days, chat. I yearn for those days. I'm pretty sure if it fails in the next Halo game, and it's funny because they call it Halo Studios because they only specify in one game Halo. That's gonna suck so much. PlayStation, we don't want him. You have him. Xbox, Well, we will have to take them because we're at the bottom of the barrel right now. Yeah. Yeah. You know, one of my mods did tell me that they are pushing a lot of Xbox exclusives to be cross-platform now, meaning if you happen to have a PSN that got hacked on Saturday, yeah, congratulations, you're going to be getting Halo. Wait, was that I've been hacked? What do you mean my whole save is gone? What about Reach? I'm almost done with it. I never got that. It's gone. What the fuck, man? Halo Reach is gone. Oh my god. Yeah. 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 That happened, chat. Yeah. A lot of people are saying that Sony did get hacked again. And it was actually, the rumors are going around that it was a retaliatory hack for disgruntled employees is what the rumor mill is spewing out right now. Take that with the grainest of the grain of salt. By that I mean just take it like with a very pinch of salt right there. It's probably not even real. But if it happens to be, oh boy. Oh boy. There's gonna be something right there. Forza Horizon 5 is going to be on the PS5, and I don't know how to feel. Well, if they get hacked again, I'm pretty sure your Forza Horizon is going to be gone. Because, you know, Sony's security shit. This is just like that issue that happened back in 2011 when they got hacked and all that stuff was like fucked. Yeah, those are terrible times. That's why I fully got most of the games except you know, like, you know, World of Warships Legends. Yeah, that's why we got most of the games now on PC because you know, Steam has a very good, well actually let's just say Sony has a very good track record of having poor security. Yep. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Former Concord directors now on that, working on Halo Studios. So I'm going to assume the next Halo game is probably going to be dead in the water. Because Concord was, I mean, I guess calling it dead in the water from Concord is just too benefit, you know? Like, it's just too nice. Like, it was like stillborn as well. A lot of people are saying. I think Moist Critical said that. The game didn't even have a chance. It never even had the opportunity to even get a shot. Because it wasn't even there. The fact that it was locked behind a paywall, that didn't help either, chat. But it's a story for another time. Next that we have on the Sunday Talk is Pirate Nation, and there's a new bill to effectively kill anime and other piracy in the US. Gets backing by Netflix, Disney, and Sony. Oh my god. Netflix, Disney, Sony. Oh, okay, well, you know, I mean, fuck it. Chat, to be fair, you can't stop that. You know, like, once one website comes down, two more will pop up and take its place. It's like that thing from Captain America, where it's like, you know, Hydra. You know, you cut off one head, two more take its place kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's why a lot of people are just like, oh no, my piracy. Anyway, we're just going to make a new website. Be sure to check out the, okay, I was gonna do that the E-HEN, you know, I was just joking. We're not going to do that. Actually, chat, I just had a 5-head thought right now. This is completely off scripted. What if you're going to do piracy and you just put in off-brand sites? Think about that for 1 second right there, chat. See? Like, look, you have, you know, you can either watch some Bakugan or you can watch some Boku no... Okay, I'm not going to say that one right there. Or, you know, you can watch Boku no Hero, which is My Hero Academia, or you can watch Boku no you know, I'm sorry. I'm going to give you guys Vietnam flashbacks if I finish that. I get myself those darn Vietnam flashbacks. I mean, hey, look, you can either be going on an adventure or you can be going on an adventure. If you catch my drift. Hey, look. I'm just saying, it could, maybe we can pull some strings. We can, you know, find some kind of like cracks in that little wall that they're making and kind of just squeeze right by, you know? Yeah, okay, no. Okay, well, it's a joke. It's not going to happen. Now, if it does happen, I'm just going to do this because last time I said this about the Pokemon thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Last time I made a joke about this, that actually did happen. And that was about the Pokemon cards from McDonald's. I was joking on that. I didn't actually anticipate that to happen. Next that we have that happened this week is an influencer who spent 140K to make an Android is going viral in China. Yep, look at that. Oh, so I like that meme right there. Yep, they made an Android chat. Yep. Let that sink in right there. They made an Android. Also, yesterday I was talking about they also were making Android things that, yeah. It's kind of creepy though. It's kind of creepy though. I don't think I could do something like that. Next that we have on the Sunday Talk is the Nintendo Direct Nintendo Switch 2. It's still in schedule. It's coming out on April 2nd at 6 a.m. PDT for the Nintendo 2 Switch Direct. So I'm looking forward to that. How many of you guys are going to be getting the Nintendo Switch 2? Like at launch, just out of curiosity wise. I'm just curious. I'm probably gonna hold off on it because I want to wait to the concept art that if you guys happen to be in Discord under the Pokemon channel, there's a lot of crazy concept arts for the Pokemon version of that, and I'm kind of waiting for that one, not gonna lie. That's when I will get my Nintendo Switch 2 when they add the Pokemon versions. I'm gonna hold off on it. I like that because they'll probably have those exclusive art, special artwork designs for them that are already put on the Nintendo Switch 2. Like how they added them with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, how they had that in the OLED version. They got that one, so maybe they may do something with that. And to be fair, the concept art for the fan base for those Nintendo Switch for Pokemon versions of it, damn, the community be cooking, chat. They really do be cooking. I am not gonna lie, a lot of those designs are absolute fire. I'm kind of hoping Nintendo takes some of those designs and compensates them in some way, shape, or form. I mean, hey. I mean, like, don't they have like another stuff too? I forgot what they have though. Also, what the heck was that? Like, what the heck? Oh, all right. Next that we happen to have right now, and this is going to be going into the reaction section right here, and that is right here. Let's get that going. This is something that I'm pretty sure most of you guys do remember. This is Battlefield. Yeah, you guys are like, oh god. Well, this is something from the brand new studios, Battlefield Studios. Yeah, I'm not fucking with you. They actually did do that. You heard of Halo Studios? This Battlefield Studios. You don't know how many people they got have worked on the previous Battlefield games. Nobody. They're all, so the people who are there are all brand new. You thought 2042 was bad? The people who were made 2042 are not there anymore. I don't need the context to go into that. Like, majority of them are gone. I shouldn't say anymore, but like majority of them are gone, which is good, but also not good. Yeah, this is kind of bad. I'm kind of scared. I don't know how to feel about this, but let's go into this right here, the reaction.
Defending that last point in breakthrough.
Oh my god, look, Chad, Battlefield 5.
Trying to accomplish something.
It's Battlefield 3.
The building next to you, and all of a sudden the roof
Battlefield 4. Battlefield 1.
You've got tanks,
oh my god.
Jets.
You get a bit sweaty in your palm.
That's full all-out military experience. It's just
oh my god, Battlefield 5 still. But I remember that. I did not enjoy that.
This franchise comes with a long
Battlefield
history
5.
spanning over 20 years now.
Oh, Chad, look
But
at
the
that
question
war.
is-
It never changes.
How do we continue to build on that and push Battlefield to the next level?
I'm just gonna stop right there. Chat, before you actually put money down on Battlefield Labs, do not pre-order it. I'm just going to be honest with you. Never pre-order a game in 20. If you pre-order a game in 2025, or it never changes. Exactly, it never changes. But oh my god, I'm gonna pre-order it, dude. Oh my god, I gotta pre-order this new Battlefield game. Oh my god, dude, I have to pre-order that on my PC. My brother in Christ, you're pre-ordering a game that is on PC that is digital. You're acting like they didn't make too many digital copies of it. Let that sink in. I'm sorry that I offended most of you from that right there, just for that comment, but it's true. You're pre-ordering a game and you're acting like it's gonna go out. What the heck are you talking about? You think I'm crazy right there? You're pre-ordering a game on digital. You don't need to do that, brother. Welcome to LA, motherfuckers. You heard of Battlefield?
When 1942 first came out, the
Battlefield
amount of
LA?
fun that we
Yeah.
all sat down and had with it is just, you know, still like a fond memory.
Don't you talk about Battlefield 1942 like that with that tone of voice, random person that is not there anymore.
So in joining the Battlefield team, it was about the
10,000%
opportunity
agree on that.
to
Exactly.
give that
Now,
team
if you
that
want
space
physical
to do
version of
something
it, I
just
understand.
more amazing even than they've done in the
Because, you know, it
past.
comes with little
We
trinkets and
set
stuff.
out with this ambitious idea of creating this new
Battlefield TM universe. I like the way, bruh, the fucking the fucking TM.
Battlefield universe. And to make that vision a reality, we had to think big.
Wanna know how big, chat? As big as... Actually, I honestly don't know. I didn't think that far ahead. As big as Levolution from Battlefield 4. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was gonna say. You know how big that was? Oh boy, that was nice. Guess what? We're not gonna get that back. Also, fuck you. And we're taking $50 from you. XOXO Battlefield Studios. What happened to DICE? Where's DICE? Where is my DICE? DICE! No, DICE! DICE! Look how they massacred my boy. This is not DICE. They made a new studio.
Each of our 4 studios comes with its own culture and expertise into what we call Battlefield Studios.
But it's DICE. DICE did it, bro.
That spans across the globe and combines 20 years of franchise experience with emerging talent.
Wow, look at that. It's... I was going to say Sweden.
DICE
No, I was
has
right
such
out.
a rich history with Battlefield.
Hang on, wait, pausers. The last game I pre-ordered was a metaphor for Read Fantazo because I knew it was going to be good and I was correct. Yeah. You know, like, sometimes it's like, but it's like, the thing is, too, that the only reason why I tell people not to pre-order, like, games is, like, especially if you have, like, a PC, like... Now, if you pre-order it and it comes with a digital code, plus they, you know, like, they have, like, those physical, like, goods and all that, and it's a limited quantity that they have, then I can completely understand on pre-ordering it. You know, I found out that they actually had a pre-order bonus. It was like $175 for the Ghost of Tsushima, which is a collector's edition, and I think only like 10,000 were ever made. And it looks really cool because they got that Oni mask. They got it came with a lot of goodies, like lots of stuff that you'd be like, wow, that is really cool. Like, you know, that guard that they have for the blades that they had in that time period. The guard, I forgot what it's called, but it's called a different name. It has that on there, and it looks so sick. Not gonna lie. I was like, dang. See, like, look, something like that, I understand it, because they have a very limited amount. But that one was like the super ultra rare edition right there. If you're gonna do that, I can understand. But to be fair, EA right now is not in a good spot. Not in a good spot in the slightest. So, and I still hate the pre-order bonuses. How many of you guys go? I'm just out of curiosity. For most of you guys on YouTube, Twitter X, depending on what you want to be called, and on, you know, YouTube, Twitch, how do you guys, you know, for you know how they do pre-order bonuses? Do you guys go and pre-order them just for the bonuses? Just out of a show of hands, I'm just curious, because if you do, like, this is how I've seen it, and I was paying attention. I was paying attention to myself when I was doing that. Every time I pre-order a game for a pre-order bonus, you usually replace that after like a few days, and then you never put that pre-order bonus cosmetic thing on ever again because you found something in game that looks a lot more cooler. Just saying. Because I honestly feel like that's the case. Like, okay. Okay. But, you know.
We've been working on it for years and years. But we also want to do something bigger and better than we've ever done before. And you can't do that with one studio.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything to that.
DICE is responsible for the multiplayer part of the game, which incorporates things like destruction systems,
Levolution,
class play,
baby.
squad play, vehicles, gadgets, all of those kind of underlying systems that drive the experience.
Levolution. Oh look,
So
it's
here at
Canada,
Motive, we're working
Montreal.
on,
Oh,
multiplayer
oui.
maps, and we're also working on
Wait, hang on,
single-player
no, wait,
mission
that's
content.
Canada is
We're driving a cinematic experience
Oh
to
shit.
the level that's never been done on Battlefield before.
Damn.
Ripple Effects
Ripple
has a long
Effects, by
history
the
of
gods, chat.
working on the Battlefield
By
franchise.
the gods.
We're working on an experience that is really going to open Battlefield up to a whole group of new players.
Oh,
But
wait,
really
hang on,
still
that's a new
exciting
map. I've never seen
core
that one
audience
before,
that
but
has
it
made
looks
this
familiar.
franchise so successful.
The United Kingdom.
supported
God damn.
Battlefield for a decade now, and now we're going to bring that to the table as a fully fledged kind of partner in the Battlefield
Criterion.
studios.
Okay.
Mainly, we've been focused on the single-player experience. So the campaign is back for Battlefield.
It's funny, chat, that now they're like talking about the campaign and all that. Okay, so see, like, this is the thing right here. You know, if they add in a campaign to Battlefield Labs, I'm not going to be surprised, because remember how they said, oh, we can't make, like, EA said this right here. EA is like, you know, we can't make any money off of a single player Star Wars game. That's why we had to shut down a studio that was making it. How many of you guys remember that? And then EA said, we're not going to make any more campaign because we'll focus all the resources into the multiplayer experience, which that was the most horrendous idea I've ever seen. Because it didn't even help, is what it felt like. It honestly felt like it did bare minimum of anything to help it. All that resources that they put in from the single player campaign to go into multiplayer, it didn't do shit. I'm sorry. I thought that was like the most disappointing thing I've ever seen right there.
We have never
So the
before
Prime went back
had
with
this
campaigns,
many
which is
teams
good.
and talents dedicated to the development of Battlefield. And
Hilo.
we have a plan to create a new, exciting future for the franchise, alongside our players.
War.
This game has so much potential. So I think it's about giving the team this time to really hone their craft.
We have to prototype, play test, get feedback,
And then repeat that loop.
over and over and over again.
We're
have to
gonna
find
blow up
gameplay
over
that
and over
really
again?
resonates
Oh
with the
man.
players, and then build
But I'm
on that.
pyrotechnic.
Battlefield Labs
Chat's
is
just
our
like
new
sin. I don't think
development
that's what they
initiative
mean, but
where
okay.
players will get to test specific focus areas in the game.
We've done similar things in the past, but this is a whole nother level. We're doing it before we launch the game, and we're doing it with so much more content.
It's an exciting way for us to interact with our audience before things go live and make sure that what
Guys
we
eating
have is really
licorice and
fun
he's
and
not sharing with
polished.
everybody else.
We
What
have
a
to test
jackass.
everything. Combat to destruction
That's
to
a joke,
maps
chat, by
and
the way.
modes.
We're going to test all the new features that we're putting out, and we're going to test hardware like weapons, vehicles, and gadgets.
We can try different things, but also validate what players are expecting from Battlefield.
That feedback is crucial in helping us know
Okay.
what to prioritize, what needs improvement, and what feels like a true Battlefield experience.
We're pre-alpha, so
Hard
now
to
is the time to
say.
test all the experiences our teams have been building for our upcoming launch and beyond. Join our Discord where you can learn more about our new closed testing environment. We call it Battlefield Labs. Let's build Battlefield together.
Oh my god. Wait. Wait, Kirkland? Wait, Nani? Wait, that was Battlefield Kirkland. That was Battlefield Kirkland. Wait, pausers. Wait. Chat. Okay, okay, hang on. That's bad company too right there. Okay, hang on. Wait, hang on. Chat, wait. Let him cook. Let him cook. Also, I like the other's booty right there. The first sentence is terrible. However, you put booty right there. So therefore it cannot be terrible. But that was bad back to Kirkland right there, chat. But you know what I did hear though when people were talking about like the if you wanted to join in on this. So they have this thing on there that is making it look kind of fishy a bit for me when I was hearing about that stuff. Well, it was rumors, but then more of it started to pop off on other forums and all that, and I was like, oh shit, that's not good. So apparently they have like I wouldn't say it's like a test, but more of like actually I feel like it is a test. Depending on how you want to see it though. But yeah, how should I say it in the best way possible? They're getting people who are like, so they have the option where you could choose between white, Asian, Hispanic, blah 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 blah, blah, you know, like all these other ones. And people are saying they're being very selective of not getting a lot of people who are a few certain types of backgrounds, which I think that's kind of the most fucked up thing. Also, I feel like they really shouldn't be doing that right now. Because if they said they're making it for everybody, how come they have to lock it behind something like that for one of the requirements? Also, you have to put like, what's your sexual preference? I'm not fucking with you. That was one of them. You have to go with where your sexual preference be right there. And I'm like, well, that's kind of suspicious right there if you ask me. I don't like that. So if you happen to choose between straight or for all of them, well, I honestly feel like your chances are going to go down. Which I think that's kind of fucked up if you ask me. That is insane. So much for building Battlefield together, chat. Which is ironic because Battlefield is mainly made to blow shit up and destroy. Crazy, that's the path we're going down. Insane. Next that we have,
Thank you for joining.
Is from Sun Grand Studios, and this is how the EA CEO will make us pay for the Dragon Age of the Veilguard failure. AKA, I am very salty, and therefore I will spit and fight in the general direction of you stinky bakas.
Joining me. Today we will take a look at the CEO of EA's statements regarding Dragon Age the Veilguard and how the game's failure
and yes, he is talking very quiet,
EA
chat.
products worse in the future. The Veilguard was not a financial success, and EA's CEO will make us pay for it.
Which is funny because, I mean, if you want people, I mean, chat, this is why I said don't pre-order any EA games. That was the hint right there. Because the EA CEO, you know how they make Battlefield Labs, and I was telling you guys not to pre-order it. Yeah, so this is, yeah, EA CEO's not too happy about this. Not in the slightest. let's get on with it.
This speech is more on the short side because EA is the most boring and uninspired publisher in the games industry.
Facts.
And their anti-consumer practices have an effect on me that young, hip people would describe as...
We're young and hip,
harshing
chat.
my
Let's
vibe.
go. Ow, my back.
It is difficult and it takes significant time to research
Just like that,
EA's
that's it.
statistics because I have to keep fact-checking
my back.
as it seems impossible that a
my
games
knees.
publisher can operate with such blatant disregard for the
Ow.
quality of their
my
products and
rocking
still
cane.
function as a business. Yet here we are. Andrew Wilson, the CEO of EA, has recently made statements regarding the commercial failure of Dragon Age: The Veilguard. To quote Mr. Wilson, in order to break out beyond the core audience, games...
This quote was, fuck you all. I will be taking $200 from your bank accounts. Does Double Bird. Puts on the cool shades, does backflip into piranha electrocuted eel hybrid thingy water pool, and then just somehow disappears in thin air, thin water, air water thing. I don't know. He just disappeared in the water. We all saw it. I don't know how he did that. Scientists today will try to figure out how the fuck did he do that. I will still try to figure out how the fuck he do that. We've never seen him again, but there has been many pictures of him in the wild. No. I know which one you think is. No, that's Bigfoot right there. We're not talking about Bigfoot. The other one that's next to, like, look in there. Look at the pictures that you see from Bigfoot, and now enhance it. He's right there behind Bigfoot, in the middle of the forest, on a toilet. We are still trying to find him, chat. We will find him one of these days, and he will answer for his crimes. Until then, he is just as elusive as the Bigfoot.
Need to directly connect to the evolving demands of players who increasingly seek shared world features and deeper engagement alongside high-quality narratives in this beloved category. In the industry, the technical term to describe this kind of statement is word salad. What does Wilson mean by this?
I love words.
Take a closer look.
I eat them like
But
salads.
First, on a side
Yeah,
note,
if those salads are made out of steak.
Who do you think does the most
And
work
less
when
leafy.
it comes to making a game? Who spends the most time and requires the highest amount of skill? Is it programmers? Artists? In 2024, the highest paid employee of EA was the CEO, Andrew Wilson, being paid $25.64 million.
Sorry,
On
I spit
average,
right
a
there.
game developer earns 0.04% of what the CEO earns. The CEO earns 23.3 times what the game developer earns. Is the CEO doing 23 times the amount of work? I wonder. EA's
Brother.
most profitable IP is FIFA.
Chat, I was genuinely drinking water. I was not prepared to hear that number. I'm gonna be honest with you. There we go. I spit that water back out after I was about to choke on it when I saw that. Wow, shit. Chat, that's crazy. The CEO, man, dude, man, that's crazy, man. Like, the CEO right there gets paid 23 times more than the employee. Man, he must be doing all the heavy lifting. Man, that's insane. I guess sitting in that very soft, deluxe luxury leather cushion chair, it must take a lot of work out of you, chat. Just sitting there, staring at the door, menacingly. Oh, spooky. It's very that must be the most strenuous, time consuming, most strenuous job ever. Oh my god.
The games are highly profitable due to increasingly extreme predatory practices. The brand of FIFA is recognizable. EA
Apex.
can
I mean,
copy
what?
and
Who said
paste
that?
and resell the exact same soccer or football game every single year.
You know what? I'm just gonna put. I'm sorry for pausing again multiple times right there. But chat, like, wow. I don't know how many guys get FIFA or Madden, but it's the same game every year. Like, I honestly feel like you can skip it for like 10 years when it has newer, better graphics, and then you're good for the next 10 years. No, unless they get rid of a team or something like that, then I can understand you want to have like something a little bit more, you know, matching with what it is in real life if you want to do that kind of stuff. Because, you know, some people are like that. But it's so stupid. That's the one thing I hate right there. Madden and FIFA, which is, yeah, it's just a copy and paste. I mean, it does make money. I blame those football players that cannot play football. You know who you guys are. And yes, it's both footballs.
This means operating costs
Hit that
are
button
low
right there.
since it is the same game every single time, and they know that their audience will buy it. If they want to make a game more profitable, they don't have to make the game better in quality. All they have to do is increase the price of loot boxes and reduce the rate of acquiring desirable
I ain't gonna do that. It's EA. They like
Normally when
chat, it's EA. They had to explain to like the EU where it's like, hang on, wait. These special Star Wars power-ups do not give the player pay-to-win incentives right there. No. Trust me, they don't, bro. Wait, what the heck? You got a clip of a 5-year-old? Oh my. You see, his RNG is just too good. He's burning through. See, by the time he's 15, he will most likely not have that RNG anymore. I honestly felt like that's the but yeah, no, it's like, dude, EA was trying to paint themselves like, no, it's good. Trust me, bro. In fact, it was not good. Chat, if I've heard anybody say like, no, it's good, trust me, bro, or somewhere close to that, there's already a worrying sign. Chat, would you guys could you guys put this honey all over your body? You also need to take off all your clothes, and I need you to put on this loincloth, and then I need you to put on this football helmet. Look, you're probably confused, but trust me, bro, we're going to make an easy 20. Chat's just like, Sin, didn't you just shh? Hey, look, quiet, child, quiet. Let the grown-up decide right now. We're going to make an easy 20. All of us. 20 each, I should have said. We're all going to make it 20 each right there.
a business does poorly, they are put under financial pressure to do better. EA has found a way to cheat the system. They can skate over any of their business and functional failures by adjusting the price and drop rates of their loot boxes, thus offsetting any financial failures. In FIFA, you buy a pack and randomly receive players. Mechanically, the player who spends the most money will have significant advantages over other players.
I hate that.
Every year, EA can just copy and paste the same game again, changing the number of the year,
lazy writing,
resetting all players to square one. Then the players will have to throw money into the monetization system all over again. Repackaging the same game,
I
changing
hate that
one
so
number
much
in a
right there.
title,
And you know,
making
hang on.
players
And you know what's crazy? I have one friend that always likes to get, and I just forgot about it, and I realize it right now. Actually, not one friend. There's like 2 or 3 friends that love getting like the next Madden or FIFA game, and it's like, brother, didn't they make one like last year? And they're like, bussin', that was 2024. This one's 2025. Wait, and you think I'm crazy? You think I'm the dummy in here, and yet you're buying a game, the same game that they did copy and paste year after year. Chat, you know that one picture that people do right there? I mean, hang on, what was the one that I saw? Hang on, let me see if I can find it really quick. Shit, hang on. I just remember because I saw this, because I saw that on, because I saw one of the VTubers that I follow did put that on there, where it's like where you want either a wholesome the VTuber girl or lewd VTuber girl, and then it's like the illusion of thought. It's both. It was the one with the cow that is like you have two ways of going either direction, but it goes to the same room at the end. Yeah, that's you know, I completely forgot what I was talking about because I just remember that picture. I distracted myself with like reminding myself of the anime titles. God damn it. Curses. Fuck. God damn it. God. I fucking hate that.
Feel obligated to pay into the gambling system all over again. I want to ask you something as a gamer. Does this sound fun? Does this sound fair? Is this a good example to set for the games industry? In a recent title, FIFA Ultimate Team, it would cost players reportedly around £40,000 or $50,000 of real money to be able to afford all of the best players in the game.
Wow. Imagine, man, I don't know how many people will still continue to buy the same game year after year. Like, dude, bro, they must be like hard sucking down on all that stuff from EA right there. They're like going knees down and sucking for all the juicy content and all that from them. Like, brother, you don't need to buy the same game. And to be fair, to add, I guess to add more salt to the wound, wouldn't it make more sense to finish that game and get 100% completion before doing that? But, you know, I don't know.
The best-selling computer game in the UK in 2023 and 2024 has been EA Sports FC 24 and 25.
EA
Unfortunately,
Sports.
there isn't any way to stop EA from pushing this anti-consumer practice further. With the FIFA brand, they basically have a blank check to do whatever they want.
By
what
the
they
gods.
want is to take more and more money from gamers.
No,
The
I'm a
only
gamer.
potential way to stop EA from taking
Wait, chat's a
advantage
gamer
of
too.
gamers is for people to stop buying their games and stop paying into the predatory loot box microtransactions. But we all know that's not going to happen. You, I, and EA know that people will just keep buying games based on a brand name and IP, and EA will keep taking advantage of that.
Yep.
This is the publisher.
Practically what I just said is like, oh, what, you're not going to buy our games anymore? Oh my god, you want to know what? Check this new Battlefield game out. And people were like, gah. Yeah, you want that game, right? Yeah, just like slowly undresses, you know, like after unveiling it, plays sexy music right there. And everyone was like, God, just sweating up a storm. They're like, oh god, I don't need it. It's like, look at that. And then they just like do the leg thing right there. Like, you know, and like when they unveiling them, and then the gamers are still sweating profusely. And they're like, yeah, I see, I like, and that's EA right there, being the pimp right there. They're like, you know what? See, I know what you want. I know exactly what you want, because you're gonna buy it anyway. You fucking whore. Now give me $75 and she's all yours. I'm not fucking wrong. And they did the Battlefield thing too. Coincidence? I mean, gets, you know, blank whiteboard and starts pointing at it even though there's nothing right on there. I don't think so. Look at this math. Still empty, by the way. Still empty. But it's true.
In charge of Dragon Age the Veilguard.
That's how they feel about us.
Mass Effect 5. In a previous earnings
I
call
forgot about
last
Mass Effect.
year,
It was
Wilson
horrible.
said he has been playing the next Battlefield game with the development team,
Oh
and
my God,
it will be a tremendous live service.
All right, everybody, we're walking away. They killed it. They killed it. They fucking killed it again. Twice. It's Joe over. And then people are going to be saying, oh my god, we're so back. And then it's over again. And it's like, oh my god, we're so back. Dude, can we not do that? Like, can we like start like stepping away from live service models? Just to like, and just like, it's so fucking annoying because a lot of games do it too. Like, see, like I have the choice right now because I've been playing like Marvel Rivals chat, and that's like a live service game, and I have the choice between playing Destiny 2, finishing it, or getting really cool cosmetics on Marvel Rivals. I'll be honest with you, the Marvel Rivals stuff compared to Destiny 2, the Marvel Rivals stuff looks pretty fucking sick, not gonna lie. It's better than Destiny 2, so I'm grinding the shit out of that game. You guys know what I'm gonna be doing after stream. By the way, gonna probably do a Tuesday community night. By the way, it's going to probably be Marvel Rivals. So if you like Marvel Rivals and you want to kick ass, We were doing our Avengers Assemble moment right there in the Discord, so feel free to join in on that.
Wilson says that Dragon Age the Veilguard would have been a success if it was a live service game. His philosophy...
Bitch, please. Sorry, I had to pause it again, but I had to say, bitch, please. You know what? Fuck you. That's basically it. He's like saying, oh my god, see, look, it wasn't the DAI that killed the game. It was the fact that it wasn't live service. You wanna know what? Shut the fuck up, man. Shut your little Billy banana butt. I don't care anymore. You know, shut your mouth. You know who was the last idiot that said, oh, we can't make any money off a single player Star Wars game? Pulls evidence of the latest single player Star Wars game that they made. Twice, by the way, twice. And they're making a third one too. So shut your mouth. You fucking whore that is trying to get more money from us. That's what I'm saying, chat. Don't pre-order anything. Also, don't buy anything from EA. Because this is who you're going to be supporting. He does it like he has the same mentality as that guy that said no. We're not making a single player Star Wars game. That stuff won't sell. And in fact, indeed sells. Fortunately, it had to cost a studio that was making it. It was like what, like on Battlefield. It was the ones who made Battlefield Hardline. They were making a Star Wars game. It was like Star Wars 1313. Yeah. The story for that looks so good. It shall be missed. It never even had a chance, but it looks so fucking good.
Philosophy toward profitability is well documented and public. Andrew Wilson of EA is lying.
Also, I'm sorry for having my little freak out right there, chat.
Dragon Age. But why is the CEO of EA lying? EA has found the perfect recipe to produce lazy, low-effort products which prey on people who are susceptible to gambling addiction and those willing to pay to have an advantage over other players.
Genshin Impact. Wait, what? Who said that?
With this approach, you do not need to make a good quality product to be profitable. Investors don't care about quality. They care about profitability. The problem here is that there are no limits to how predatory a company like EA can and will become. They will influence other publishers and developers to not focus on quality, but instead predatory monetization to maximize profitability.
Oh, God.
There is no moral boundary or line that EA will not cross. What the CEO of EA actually means to say is that Dragon Age the Veilguard failed because it did not implement predatory monetization.
I'm going to stop him right there. The CEO sounds a complete imbecile, a clown, a true... Actually, there's a lot of words that can describe him, but either way, he's stupid.
Financially, it would have earned EA more money.
Oh no,
but
would
would
it
it really make people like the game more? Thanks for joining me today. And remember, my fellow gamers, pay on. Game on. I mean game on. Jesus, what you get for looking at EA all day.
Ah! Pay on. I don't want to pay. No, I don't want to pay. Please don't make me do that. No! Yeah. Yeah. Like, okay. I don't know how many of you guys are in here, but if there's any Dragon Age the Veilguard people in there that are currently watching, which I'm pretty sure there's probably like around then less than 1% of you guys. Or even if you have played it, just for even for a little bit, how would you feel if everything that you did in that game is there's like microtransactions up the wazoo everywhere, everything you do, anything you want to put on, you know, like, okay, I know people are going to get offended over this, but I know they did do this. You know how they put that surgical scar on, you know, your character, even though you have powers of magic to change who you're going to be and all that kind of stuff? Stupid decision, by the way. Also, yeah, I can tell who that was clearly made for. That's why it really didn't sell. How would you feel if they had to charge you like $75 just to add in those kind of things in a cosmetic bundle that only has like 5 items? If you're pissed, well, I guess you're not that stupid, because a lot of people who have a brain knows that that is the dumbest shit right there. Well, welcome to EA. That used to be what EA was when they did that thing with Star Wars. Then they fucked up. And now they come back. Yep. If you bought like a single thing or wanted to have a thing, one single thing on there for your character to be put on, they're going to microtransaction that shit if you want to apply it on. That right there is so predatory right there. And I'm pretty sure most of the people who play that game right there that are saying, oh, this is the worst thing. You know what? I'm not complaining about like that game right there. I know it's not doing that well, but I know most people like it. Even though, again, it's still not the best Dragon Age is what people are saying. And I honestly feel like the majority is right on that. Because if I see 75... Okay, if I see 75 people saying that this is the worst game they've ever played, and I've only seen like 2 people or 3 people saying this is the best game I've ever heard, 75 people are saying it's really bad, and 2 people are saying it's good, I'm going to go with the 75 people that are saying, okay, maybe that's probably not a game to even take a time to invest in. That's 75 people that you talk to, and only 2 people that you talk to said that it's a good game, and 75 people are like, nope, it's a bad one. So you already know what to do. You know how, like, okay, well, I'm not gonna risk it, because then that 75 people who don't like it, guess what? Now you're going to be added onto that list, and now it's going to be 76 people. I'm just saying, now it's gone up to 76. And, you know, again, this is EA right here. They're going to do, predatory practices like this. And it's crazy, too, that when people were defending, like, Dragon Age and all of that, and I'm right there, and then when I saw it was made by BioWare, that was owned by EA, and how BioWare handles stuff, I'm, like, right there just like, okay, you obviously do not know who the fuck BioWare is, and you also probably don't know what the fuck EA is, but yeah, no, they'll charge the shit out of you. I know most of the people who were doing that, I know for a fact, didn't play the game all that much. They just did it because I guess they wanted to be like, oh, look, no, I like this kind of stuff, so we're the majority kind of thing right there. I mean, you don't have to force yourself to like something, chat, because that's just wrong. I'm just saying, like, you're forcing yourself to like something. If you don't like it, then don't get it. That I have spoken.
Another day, another situation of...
And now we have more stuff going on with EA. Yeah, like, it's a lot of the stuff that's kind of going on this right now. Oh god, yeah. Failed Age, Dragon Age, Veil Guard, or Veil Age. I don't even know anymore. I don't even fucking know. It's EA. EA got into my fucking brain. I like, for some reason, I want to charge chat $25 for cosmetic stuff that they're going to put in chat. Oh my god, I gotta have more sippies, chat. By the gods, I don't want to do something like that. That sounds horrendous. But that sounds like something EA would do. Just like right here. Or Smash JT. Ghost of Yote is looking kind of bad. Which sucks, because I was looking forward to that.
Of people seemingly failing upward in the video game industry, even though their past projects have lost
what's that? I don't. It looks kind of like that looks like a 2003 game.
Previously, it doesn't seem to matter because I guess experience means more. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another.
It scared the shit out of me. I had a heart attack while I was drinking water. Thank you, whoever did that.
But 2 different writers for BioWare's failed Dragon Age: The Veilguard have been discovered to be working on Sucker Punch's upcoming Ghost of Yate. Why is it this nepotism seems to trump any kind of reason when it comes to hiring practices in the game industry? Why
because they're covering for their butts.
Continue to be rewarded for terrible work.
Because they're covering the homies' butts, bro. That happens all the time, man. What? Is this the first time you guys have heard of that? No. I mean, to be fair, a lot of people do that right now where I work. I try to show from that going on. I'm pretty sure chat kind of knows, like, from the other few days, and they already know where I go and that. Yeah, no, people always cover for their butts, and they cover for their homies' butts. That's all it is. They're just covering for their asses. They fucked up one time and then they're like, oh, okay, hang on, I think I could get them out and move them somewhere else. So then they're still here.
Seriously, are there no other writers out there willing to work in the industry? Or is it just that...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to press that right there. But I was gonna say though, I am willing to write that. Actually, no. Well, I can think of 2 people though. Actually, no, I can write that. But I will need the combination of 2 people though to get that done. I have lore in my head that I need them to be transitioned into words and of paper and stuff.
They want to make sure they take care of their buddies, because that's what the gaming industry has turned into.
Evil!
Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out SmashJT.com
Chat.
for the full
Check out
article breaking
SmashJT.
down how 2 different writers from
If not,
Dragon
I
Age
will
the
stab
Veilguard
you.
have been discovered to be working on Sucker Punch's upcoming game,
With
Ghost
love.
of Yate, and how all that is just one extra feather in a cap of extreme concern. Sucker
Nani?
Punch's much anticipated and heavily mired in controversy upcoming game Ghost of Yate, a follow-up to the critically acclaimed Ghost of Tsushima, is back in the news for all the wrong reasons again. From questionable staffing choices to concerning rumors about the game's over.
Madam, you say, Madam, I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. But, you know, you gotta go with the close idea. Madam, you know, here in the US. It says abolish the police, but what happens if you're Fawawi, well, yeah, stolen, and there's no police? I'm just saying. It's like you lost your Fawawi, and now you're like, now you have no way to get it back, and to like arrest the people who stole your Fawawi. Whose fault was that? Yep. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If you lost your Fawawi, then that's your fault. But no more police.
The more I'm learning about the game, the less excited I am for its eventual release, which really sucks because, in all honesty, and as I've said this before, Ghost of Tsushima is one of my favorite games of all time, easily in my top 25. I could even argue potentially in my top 15 games. It's a game that everybody
You know,
definitely...
top 2. It's like, well, not 2. Top 5. Top 5. You know what the first one was? Black Myth Wukong. That game actually blew me away. Second one is actually Ghost of Tsushima. I never gave it a chance, but I was like, well, what the fuck? This game is fucking lit.
Definitely play at least once in their life, no matter what kind of genre you're into. It's just a fantastic experience. So
beautiful.
Sure, when
It's
I
like
heard
making
that they were
love.
making another game, and I was
Actually, no, never mind. I take that back.
I initially was getting super hyped for it until I saw the girl boss, and I'm just like, ugh, this is the direction they're going. Why do they always do this? A move that should have a lot of gamers at least a
Ghost
little
of
bit
Tsushima.
concerned. Sucker Punch has brought in 2 former Dragon Age the Veilguard writers, John Dombrow and Courtney Woods.
Alright, well, chat, we're playing Ghost of Tsushima,
These 2
not
writers were
the
previously
other one.
involved in one of BioWare's biggest failures in history, and specifically due to the narrative aspect of the game, by the way. It's not like they just happened to be on a project and the project failed, but it had nothing to do with them. No, these were writers for the game that was heavily criticized for very poor writing. Dombrow worked on Mass Effect 3,
Look, it's a doggo.
Bioshock Infinite, Burial
Get
at
that other
Sea,
person away from that
Episode 1,
doggo.
and the
Why are you
critically
holding that doggo like
underwhelming
that?
Mass Effect Andromeda prior to leaving BioWare last year towards the end of development.
Wasn't
for
it Mass
Dragon Age
Effect? Hang on.
Veilguard. It was confirmed by his...
Hang on, pause. Was it Mass Effect Andromeda like received very poorly too, if I recall? Or was that another one? I remember one of the Mass Effects. I don't know if it was Andromeda or the other one. I know one of them was received very poorly. I just don't remember which one in particular it was. I don't think it was Andromeda though, but if it was, then damn. So that means, man, like you got people in there that wrote on the games that were not received the best. Lazy writing right there, chat. And this is real life. By the gods. That's insane. Well, I guess we're just going to be playing Ghost of Tsushima. I guess we're not playing Yote.
His former co-worker, Trick Weeks, on Blue Sky, that Dombrow was the one who was creating the storyline.
There's like a mobile game
Davrin
ad.
when he said,
And it doesn't even look like the game.
So I can confirm that John Dombrow, who
Sorry.
worked on
It
Garrus and
does.
Javrik on Mass Effect 3 was the writer for Davrin, and a smiley face. So make what you will of that. But he announced his departure from BioWare to join Sucker Punch in early 2023 via LinkedIn. John Dombrow on LinkedIn said, "I've had a terrific time working at BioWare on Dragon Age and Mass Effect all these years. Now it's time for a new adventure, and I couldn't be more excited to announce
Dude, I could literally write something more better. I don't, well, to be fair, I would, like, okay. I can probably write something that has to do with something kind of like similar to Battlefield or Destiny. Because those are the genres, it's like the genres that you prefer to work in right there. I don't know, like, I've never been into, like, kind of like, you know, Dragon Age, and I don't know much about Mass Effect. Just, you know, it just looked kind of like freaky, you know. But, or Star Wars Battlefront, you know, that one, those are the kind of things like, oh, I can definitely maybe write something for that though. But I have to, since I watched the movies, I was like, okay, now it's like, okay, we got to figure out, we can put something in there that is canon, but doesn't affect the main story of, you know, kind of like a little behind the scenes supporting role kind of thing for Star Wars. You know, that's where you have to put it in. It's like right there, like the front of what you already know, but this is going to be like what mostly led up to it kind of stuff, you know? Like, you gotta like that's going to go in perfectly right there. But honestly, will not want to touch anything with Star Wars. Main reason why? Disney. That's the main reason why. Disney scares me. That mouse scares me. Every time I see it, actually, speaking of that, I remember Alara had that on when I went to one of her streams, the Mickey Mouse IP thing that they lost, didn't renew their little rights for, that Steamboat Willie. Every time I see that, it gives me a panic attack. It really does. It really, really does.
Sucker Punch. So, yeah, the game was pretty much feature complete. The storyline was written, and that's one of those you get to the point of, okay, now we're just working the bugs out, working the kinks out, making sure everything makes sense at the end of the game. But by the time he left, the storyline was well in place. Meanwhile, we have Courtney Woods, a decade-long BioWare veteran with credits on Dragon Age Inquisition, Mass Effect Andromeda again, so they share that in common.
Oh, God.
And, of course, everyone's favorite game, Anthem. She made her move to Sucker Punch in
Boo! Okay, so she has 3 games then. Oh, God. Ah, man. It's funny, because Anthem was the quote-unquote Destiny killer. Funny part was, I always like to make those memes just like most of the people in the community. It's like, you know, like, oh man, it's like something about, oh, it's like, you know, the MCU, where it's like, fine, I'll do it myself. That was Destiny. I'm kind of shocked that actually did happen. There was no other Destiny 2 killer. The only killer for Destiny 2 was Destiny 2. A Destiny 2 franchise, actually. Yep. Let that sink in. Anthem was the Destiny killer. It failed. I guess we know why.
September of 2022, so
Plus
people can say, oh, that was...
Plus I saw how it was made. Horrible.
2.5 years ago? That's a long time. But again, when it comes to game development...
The wound's still deep, chat. The wound's still deep on Anthem.
It was really only like a year.
I didn't pay for it, but it's still there.
Complete from when she left.
That wound never healed.
Yes, again with her, even though she left a little bit earlier, that's somebody that had a major impact on the storyline of a game.
Because, you know, scars fade and all that kind of stuff. Not heal.
Courtney posted on Twitter, I am so excited today is my first day as a senior staff writer at Sucker Punch Studios. I can't wait to work with and learn from my incredibly talented coworkers. This is a dream come true for me. Putting these two together, it's almost like they knew to get out because they realized how crappy Dragon Age the Veilguard was going to be, and ultimately how the ship was going to sink.
Someone's coming for the butts.
Came out. So they did the smart thing and jumped off of it to go to another company. And I don't know about
why you guys. I swear to God.
Two together, and I say, Maybe they're just
Not
not
gonna
that
say it.
talented. Given that both these
But I think
writers
chat knows what I'm going to
contributed
say. That they're
Dragon
going
Age
to, you know,
Veilguard,
I'm just going
a
to say they're
game
probably
that's
going to do it
been
again.
widely criticized for its ideologically driven storyline approach to identity politics.
Wow, look at
and
this. It's a
lackluster
2003
narrative,
video
there's
game
pretty good reason
trailer.
to have
I don't know
some
what it's from,
legitimate
though.
concern that Ghost of Yotei will suffer from very
Ghost of
similar
Yay.
issues, especially
Okay, that one I
when
kind of
considering
like.
the move they made in bringing in the main protagonist of the game,
It looks beautiful.
Erika Ishii. Now, Erika
I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to say, okay, that scared me. But I'm just going to say this really quick, though. And then we'll continue on. And this is something from Asmongold that I 100% agree on. And that is, you can have a game that looks visually appealing. You can have, like, you know, so much on the environment with, you know, attention to detail, you know, physics and all that kind of stuff. But if you have ugly characters and lazy writing, it's not going to sell. And we have seen that happen so many times.
Ishii is someone that I've talked about
And
many
he is,
times
I know,
before in the
100% agree with
past
that, because
about
that's actually
I have
how I've seen
serious
it too.
concerns about bringing in an activist to play a protagonist when this person doesn't really care about gaming. They have other agendas in mind. One of the most controversial aspects of Ghost of Yotei is the rumored protagonist switch. Early leaks from friend of the channel Endymion suggested that the game originally had Jin Sakai as the main character, only for Sucker Punch to replace him with Etsu, a girl boss protagonist played by activist Erika Ishii.
Originally, apparently, they wanted this Tsushima sequel to drop close to John.
Sorry, I'm going to pause this again. But how many of you guys heard the rumor, and this is a rumor, grain of salt, take it, that Ghost of Tsushima was going to go almost to the spin-offs of Assassin's Creed? You know, the Ghost of Tsushima, which you already know who he is, was going to go back to mainland Japan and or go to other places and help stop the Mongols from advancing, you know, since they lost their leadership and all that kind of stuff. That it was going to go off to Assassin's Creed, but all focus it was going to focus in Japan. I think that was that would have been the best story right there, not going to lie. It's like a was it a bootleg Assassin's Creed, but better, which is crazy. Let that sink in. It's like bootleg Assassin's Creed, but it's 100 times better. Because he was going to be training the next ghosts to carry on, you know, from... It was basically going to go like Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and going up to 3. You know, it was going to go like that. And I was like, bro, oh... These guys be cooking. They were cooking. They're not anymore.
Wick's director's vision of the movie to capitalize on sales. But these changes from Tsushima 2 to Yotei happened apparently within the last year, so the entire vision of the project has been changed. The era of placing the game 300 years into the future from Tsushima 1's story was decided because it would be more believable in Sucker Punch's internal talks for the game to star a woman at that point instead. The game was supposed to move Jin Sakai further into the Japanese mainland to fight the Mongols. As I was
see,
told,
look.
Tsushima...
See, look, I told you. That's what I was hearing. It was supposed to go like that. It was going to be... It was actually supposed to be called Ghost of Tsushima 2.
2 was meant to be about Jin creating his own brotherhood of ghosts, a lot like...
See,
Ezio
look,
does
it was
with
going
the
like
Brotherhood of
Assassin's Creed 1 and
Assassins
2 and 3,
2.
maybe.
The idea was that Jin knew he couldn't face the Mongols alone, and therefore would train eager and talented young Japanese into capable warriors that could help him strike in multiple areas at once, which would then give credence to the idea that the ghost, as in Jin, and the legend were indeed everywhere at once around Japan, which would obviously scare the Mongols and then make the urban legend even more terrifying to them. There was meant to be huge cinematic battles where Jin and his ghosts would ride and face off against the Mongols as well. And the fact that they sidelined Jin Sakai for this new Atsu hero instead. This led to a lot of asset flips and the story changing, but the core idea of Jin being hunted by Ronin was kept, but of course, he was replaced by Atsu instead.
The decision
Oh
to
my God.
do this, if it is to be believed and true,
That sounds so fucking fire, bro. Why would you scrap it? Oh no.
of this game potential having a series.
I died.
But now instead of having another follow-up to Jin Sakai and making this game an incredible experience, It's really making it feel like this is more of a woke identity politic game that we need to push an agenda into. And for what reason? Why do they keep doing this? To make matters even worse, Ishii's involvement has only fueled speculation that Ghost of Yate is going to once again prioritize identity politics over immersive storytelling. Her open activism and willingness to shut down conversations with anyone critical of her doesn't
Chat, I will buy the IP of Ghost of Tsushima and then Ghost of Yate, and we're gonna do something after we do the stuff from Ghost of Tsushima. I mean Ghost of Tsushima 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then maybe 6. Actually, we'll stop at 5, and then we'll do a revamp of Ghost of Yate, and then yeah, that would be it, because I think that'll be enough timeline right there.
What the game was trying to be like,
and then we'll stop it after that. Maybe, yeah, and then we'll stop it right there.
That's where we find ourselves in the modern era of technology, where these people just can't handle any kind of critical feedback whatsoever. We'll of course have to wait and see what they do.
Please cancel this game. I beg you, please cancel this game.
I'm not going to be holding my breath. You pile that together with how Ghost of Tsushima was a massive success, selling about 10 million copies since the launch and receiving near universal acclaim. Contrast that to Ghost of Yate's current trajectory,
family,
it feels significantly different.
Betrayal,
between the divisive,
love,
rumored protagonist switch, the
best friend dying,
responsible for
sadness.
some of BioWare's biggest flops in history,
then Michael Bay explosions.
And the growing backlash online
that was Ghost of
against
Tsushima.
the people putting this game together.
Amazing.
It's really hard for me to imagine how this game could come anywhere close to matching the predecessor's success of Ghost of Tsushima. In fact, I'm looking at this like, I don't know if it's even going to get halfway to 10 million. 5 million might be a stretch. Compounding the issue, former Sony Interactive Entertainment head Sean Layden recently weighed in on the controversy, dismissively telling critics that if you don't like it, don't buy it. And I made a video talking about that situation, about how...
You know what? When someone says, if you don't like it, don't buy it, tell them to go fuck themselves. You've got to be the most stupidest... I mean, January is what I'm going to say. But you have to be, like, pretty fucking dumb. Because those are the people who you are selling your product to. You know who else also said, if you don't like it, don't buy it? Remember Battlefield, like, 5? If you happen to be Battlefield veterans, how many of you guys remember when they said, oh, if you don't like it, because my little girl knows a lot more than World War II than you, and she's only like 4.5 years old. If you don't like it, don't buy it. People proceeded not to buy it. He then got kicked out because he fucked up, and the board got pissed at him because he said that and cost them sales. Let that sink in. Man, I wonder what's going to happen with the board and the person who said that. I think Chad already knows what's going to go on. Well, they're going to have a new position open up, so he kind of shot himself in the foot.
Ridiculously out of touch, all of these people seem to be in lockstep, ideologically conforming with each other, and basically taking the stance of fighting against gamers, the people who have wallets that are the paying customers to purchase your product. It's such a...
I'm sorry to pause again, but it's funny that the activist right here that is saying, like, I don't like gamers. I hate gamers. I hate gamers of all statures, whoever they identify as. I just hate them if they play video games. Now, that's gonna suck because you're using that money that the gamers you want them to spend on for your stuff that you're doing for activism and all that. You're not gonna get the funding. Most unfortunate. Anyway.
A weird angle to take. I will never understand it for the life of me. At this rate, Ghost of Yate is shaping up to be yet another case of a studio failing to understand what made their previous game a success. While I genuinely do hope to be proven wrong with all of this, I can't help but shake the feeling that this game is on a collision course with disappointment. Anyways, if you guys want
I'm
more
already disappointed already, not gonna lie.
I'll link it in the description below. If you appreciate what I'm doing, hit that join button. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.
All of us are passionate about the games that we make, but what makes making games fun are the people that you work alongside of. That's what makes it really, truly something you can just...
And that guy's not even there anymore. No, we got the worst ending. Why? Chat. I honestly feel like someone is like playing a video game but IRL, and they're choosing like the worst endings possible just because they didn't get like they're trying to get 100% playthrough. Chat, I think we're in a simulation right now. Some fucker is doing this on purpose. It's like, you know, I could have gone for a better ending, but you want to know what? I need to get my achievement. So I'm going to choose the worst possible outcomes imaginable. There we fucking go. I'm almost done with my achievements. Let's go. Wait, hang on. Wait, this is not the game I installed. Oh, I fucked up. I honestly feel like that's what someone's doing. It has to be. That's my conspiracy theory. It has to be. Next that we're on is a little segment of Meanwhile on the internet that I personally love to do, which is just a little bit of stuff that I found interesting that just happened to pop up on my feed, and I was like, wow, this is insane. This is nice. I love it. Meanwhile, on the internet, Discussing Films has posted the first poster of the live-action Gundam movie. Yeah, it's being worked on right there. It has begun. We're getting the Gundam. I'm kind of hoping it's good, but you know how like live action tends to go. So, you know, fingers crossed on this one, because I think a lot of people like Gundams. I really hope it's good. I'm praying for it right now. I really am. Fingers crossed, chat. Fingers crossed. Meanwhile, on the internet, a sequel to Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius is seemingly in the works. All I can say is, well, shit. I really hope they don't fucking ruin it. Yep. Meanwhile, they're you know what? The worst case scenario, chat, it could have been live action. Looking at the bright side, it could have been live action. God damn, if it was live action, I honestly don't think my heart could survive that right there. I honestly feel like something inside me would actually die. Not joking. It honestly was something inside me would possibly have died. Meanwhile, on the internet, new Steam feature warned players about games that haven't been updated in a long time. And this is for the early access games. So this is a good indication for a lot of you guys that if you're very interested in wanting to get in some games, but a lot of them you see that are in, you know, early access. Some people think early access is a scam. Sometimes it tends to be because they haven't updated it in a long time. But it will give you a note to let you know that it has not been updated in quite a while. And I think that right there is a very good system to have in place. So it's going to make it a lot more harder for people trying to scam people now. Good. The line is pleased. Meanwhile, on the internet, Avowed Premium Edition Steelbook does not come with the disc. What, you guys wanted to like what? What you guys what? You guys are pre-ordering a game that's digital? Wow, you know what's even worse? You pre-ordered a game and it doesn't even come with the game. You know what I'm going to say to that, to the people who probably bought this game? Well, fuck. Well, fuck. You spent $94.99 for a steelbook with no game. It does come with a digital code though, that's it. No physical copy. It is a physical copy, chat. It's a physical copy. It even says, if you want a physical copy of a valid premium edition, only way it does not come with a disc. Motherfucker, what do you mean? The steel books, like, I have one right here. This one's from Destiny 2 when you used to buy it. I still have it. It still has the nice collector's steels, you know, the loading symbol thing from when it was like all in light mode and then they changed it to dark mode and then back to light mode and then back to dark mode again. This is the first light mode. And it came with a disc. What the fuck, dude? It literally comes with a disc. What do you mean? Honestly, I don't know how to feel about this right here. I'm kind of terrified. I guess people do not know what, you know, this means. So to all of you Avowed players, if someone put right here, avoid. Meanwhile, on the internet, Pizza Hut has released a ramen pizza in Japan. I fucking hate Pizza Hut now, chat. You know the old saying where you can't out pizza the hut? You know what? I honestly feel like the hut out pizza their own hut. This looks like a crime against humanity. You know what? I always said people that like pineapples on pizza, they're going to go to heck. You know what? I take that back. I feel like if you like this and eat this, you're dead to me. You're going to the basement of heck. Yep. Yep. Why, by the gods, why? Why, what? Why would you make something this awful? The thing that, like, I thought the worst thing that I saw was the strawberry pizza. Yes, it's like pineapple pizza, but they put strawberries on there. Yep. I fucking hate that. That was actually a thing. That was in New York. I fucking hate that. And for some reason, these people seem to out top themselves with this right here, with more toppings. It just doesn't fucking make sense. That does not look appealing. The fact they put a fucking egg right there kind of just annoys me. And I just saw this right now, which is funny. As you guys probably see it playing right by me. And this is probably every Italian man and woman right now. Yep. But that shall conclude with the Sunday Talk, where we have covered everything that has happened this week on the internet. If you happen to have seen anything that has came across just quite interesting this this whole week that you want to put in the Discord or even put in the comment section on YouTube, feel free. Just join the Discord and put in a reaction channel. I'll 100% be able to see a lot more better and more faster than on the YouTube side. All right, there we go. And that should do it for the YouTube video right there. I honestly don't. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff right there. I was going to put, I wanted to put that one on there. It's just like, I really wanted to put that on there. But I honestly didn't want to do it. I didn't want to put that in the thing. But yeah, one's almost like a robot though. And that was like a self-cleaning off-brand robot. And I was like, what the fuck is that? So I'm trying to, why the fuck are people doing this stuff? I'm scared now. I know people are doing pranks and all that kind of stuff too, but I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. Captain, I'm scared. I'm always scared, to be fair. I'm not because I'm scaredy cat because I'm a cat. It's just because there's a chat. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird, man. It is fucking weird. But we will see who we can probably rate right now. Because I know some of you guys want to get some more of them channel points to use it for a lot of other stuff too. It's so much stuff. I honestly don't know what you want to use it on though. Please do not throw stuff on me. Also, I suppose for like the Valentine stuff right there, we are doing... Let's see, who can we rate? I know we rated Flamey. Let us see, who do we have on? Oh, I know who we can raid. We can raid. We could probably. Oh, you know who we can raid? Tomi. Tomi hasn't been online in a while, so let's go raid her. And that's only going to be on Twitch side. Yeah, only because we already raided Flamey the other day. Also, for those be sure to check out Flamey. They it's they're doing a little B-Day I don't know, not like subathon, but it's like a subathon kind of thing. Be sure to check them out though, but I don't want to wait them too much though. Okay, following. Yeah, they're playing a lot of Battlefield stuff right now. And Call of Duty. Oh, okay, well it popped up. Ooh, okay, maybe not that one actually. Is it because oh, you know why? Battlefield. That's why. That's why. Fuck it. You know, I'm gonna push the button, chat. We're pushing the button. Fuck it. We're pushing the darn button. We're going for it. You guys are probably gonna have that thing to pop up on Hitomi's side where it's saying you have to. It's gonna be for mature audiences. But let's start the raid. Let us start the raid. Let me get you the hang on, let me do it right now. Raid message. If you happen to be a follower or just a lurker, feel free to copy down that first raid message. Now if you happen to be a sub or have been gifted a sub, copy down that second one right over there. And I will see you guys on Monday. I'll be posting a stream schedule up at 6, which probably like in around like almost an hour, give or take, estimated wise, of an hour. And I'll see you guys then on Monday as we play some. We're probably gonna be playing some Azure Lane since we haven't been playing that, so we gotta definitely be doing some Azure Lane too. And oh man, we also gotta do like World of Warships. So I might also probably do something with World of Warships on Thursday. Until then, I will see you guys next time. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and you know, take care. And again, feel free to copy on the raid message if thou wishes to. Bye bye.